Travis, on the scoreboard, this game looked close, but in terms of zone time, in terms of shots on goal, St. Louis was a dominant team. What changed for you guys tonight?
Well, as far as shots on goal, they were 22-14 even strength. It was a tight checking game, 5-on-5. It was 1-1. Their power play, I think, had 13-14 shots tonight. This was a tight game. The power plays were the difference tonight. Much like early in the series when we won, our power play helped us. I think we got to find a way to get some more shots into the paint. We had a lot of shots, felt like not get there and get inside and create some traffic. I liked our first period. I thought we came out, dictated the play early, didn't get rewarded for it. In the second period, I thought obviously we get into penalty trouble, got on our heels a little bit. That team will push you. I thought we didn't get the puck in the second period and defended tired a couple times. And they're a team that can play well with the lead. But we had our chances in the third with the power plays again. And, that's playoff hockey. You're not, I thought in ways we played a better game tonight than we did last night. And it went to overtime. I know the shot totals, we didn't get enough pucks to the net, but this was a tight game. You look at the even strength shots, it's 22-14. Their D got a bunch of shots into the paint. We probably got to do a better job of getting our shots through. And we're at 2-2 now.
They're getting a lot of momentum from Ryan O'Reilly's line. How do you have to play them differently?
Well, it's obviously if we had the magic formula, it would be we'd already have done it. They're a good line. We've got to try a way to make them defend more than play in our zone, and that'll go a long way.
Take a few questions for Coach from our callers on Zoom. Farhan Lalji, TSN, go ahead.
Travis, in the first period, you did a fairly good job of handling their forecheck and exiting the zone. In the second period, things changed a bit. I look at the turnover stats, and it seemed a lot of that kind of happened in the neutral zone. Your forwards turned it over on like 11 of your 19 turnovers.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about your puck management in the neutral zone?
Yeah, it wasn't very good in the second period. I think for a young team, sometimes we fall into that trap, and especially in the second periods, there's a lot more trapping because it's harder to change. I thought the first period we started the way we wanted to. We play our best when we get pucks behind teams and go after them. And if we can gain entry on the rush, we want to do that. That's a good team. They can make you turn over pucks and make you feel like you've got room. And we turned it over in the second period for sure. I thought we broke the puck out a lot better in the first period than we did last night. And then it wasn't so much that we weren't breaking it out. I thought we got to the end of a shift sometimes and had to defend tired in the second period, which is always a recipe for bad things to happen.
Brendan Batchelor, Sportsnet, go ahead.
Travis, after losing game one to Minnesota, you talked about how the team was disappointed and it was important to take a day and refocus. Is it a similar situation now where, 24 hours ago you were a shot away from being up 3-0 and now you find yourself in a 2-2 tie? And how do you manage the next couple of days here before game 5?
Yeah, I don't think it's the same thing. I think at the beginning of the playoffs, there was a lot of hype going on about playoff hockey. We had 10 guys I think 10's the number that hadn't played in a playoff game. I don't think anyone thought we were going to come into this series and just St. Louis was going to roll over. The Stanley Cup champs are a really good hockey team. Every game's been a battle. Every game's been close. I expect every game to look a lot like the first 4, where it's a fine line between winning and losing. Our guys understand that. Obviously, they're upset that we lost last night or tonight. They should be. These guys they want to win badly. They're not going anywhere, though. We'll be back here ready to play the next game, and I got a lot of faith in our group.
Ben Kuzma, Post Media.
Hey, Travis, the Blues are obviously a load to handle. It's a 2-1 game in the second period. They get the 5-on-3. McEwen and Vandenberg take those penalties. But as a coach, you don't want to coach aggressiveness out of the game, yet there's such a small margin for error against a very good team. What's your message to guys like that? You want them to stay aggressive, maybe play smarter in those situations?
Do you want me? Yeah, I want my guys to play aggressive if that's what you're asking. I want them to play very aggressive, and I want them to go after people. I want them to hit people. I want them to play hard. All the things that happen in playoff hockey. I don't think the McEwen penalty was a penalty. And yeah, I'm not going to tell Zach McEwen to not play aggressive. He's got to play physical. He's got to be hard to play against. He stopped hard right in front of the goalie. Didn't try to touch him. I don't think he really barely touched him at all.
Jeff Patterson, TSN 1040.
Hey, Travis, last series against Minnesota, you got a couple of depth goals at key times, Sutter and Roussel. Aside from Stetcher's goal in game one, all your offense in this series has come from your top guys. How do you assess the play of your depth forwards, your bottom sixes in this series, and what could a depth goal do to take some of the scoring pressure off your big guns?
They're playing fine. I'm not worried about our bottom end guys or depth guys, as you call them. They're fine.
Take one last question for Coach Greg Wyshynski, ESPN.
Thanks a lot. Hey, Travis, the Blues have talked all series about trying to wear your team down. Are you concerned based on the last two games that might be happening?
Not at all. I liked our team's energy today. I thought we skated well. I think we had more hits than they did tonight. Not worried about our energy at all. Our guys are young and excited to play.